like to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior. His name is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Maharakar Kwadash. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Son's name is Yahweh Shai, and who I reverence, and honors the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few, I mean the very, very, very few brothers and sisters listening and learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days, because we are living in the last days of the last days. Without further ado, it's going to be a quickie because I need to get things done. Like I'm on the move. You have to say, you can't just stay in one place for too long. But we're going to reveal the whole truth, and we're going to speak everything. I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. I know I've mentioned this lesson before. I know I've mentioned this topic before, but you need to know. We need to know. A lot of people that present to you so-called gang stalking, a lot of people that call themselves targeted individuals, they're not really targeting individuals. They're not. A lot of these people are gang stalkers. A lot of the people within your chosen one community, they're not gang stalkers. It's like they're not targeted individuals. They're gang stalkers within the New Age community. They're the ones that are doing majority of your gang stalking. And we're going to go into it. Where does it come from? You really want to know, right? We're going to let the scriptures come out first, right? Luke, this is where it comes from, right? This is Luke. It's all about scaring you. And what is gang? Listen, I mention it because you need awareness of what it is. What is it? Gang stalking is witchcraft, point blank, period, and satanic ritual abuse. And it stems from narcissism. We're gonna go into it. Check this out. This is why you have to be in this word. Don't be ashamed to come out here. Don't be scared. Don't make people make you feel. Don't listen. Didn't Yahweh say we had the power? We have authority. Let's go to Luke. You're gonna find out. Luke 11:23. He that is not with me is against me. So if they're not with this word, they're against Yahweh Shai. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth. So you're scattering. All right? When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, right? He walketh through dry places, seeking rest. Your so-called gang stalkers, as you can see here, well, I don't know if you got this guy on camera, the jogger. He's seeking rest. You notice they're very restless. Have you noticed they're restless? Have you noticed they're like zombies? Seeking rest. So that first unclean spirit, that was a spirit that's within our vessel. They can call it a familiar spirit, right? He walketh through dry places seeking rest. So where's the dry places? Everywhere. Across the globe. And findeth none. So this spirit, it's a restless spirit. It's restless. It's chaotic. And he said, if I will return to my house whence I came out. So it wants to return back to your vessel. All right? In other words, it wants to possess you. And when he cometh, he findeth it swept and garnished. So if you're not in this word, your mind will be fine, swept and garnished, decorated. Just like if you're moving out of a house, you're emptying it out. So the enemy wants to see our minds swept, empty, garnished without this truth. Then he goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits. That's 3,000 to 4,000. That's a innumerable amount of spirits. That's called legion. That's called legion. Right? Does it sound similar to gang stalking? It sounds very similar, don't it? Then he goeth and taketh him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself. Then they enter in and dwell there. And that last state of that man is worse than the first. So if you're not prayed up, if you're not in this word every day, that last state of you would be worse because them spirits will now enter into your body. That's gang stalking. It's unclean spirits. It's many unclean spirits that are, they're stalking you. It's evil spirits, right? And where does it come from? It comes from your line. It comes from those that were around you. And it comes from someone that was doing witchcraft. We're going to go into it. I've got it written down. Bro, this is not no joke. I've heard a lot of people have said, bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. People have told me personally, I don't know I just don't know. Bro, it is witchcraft. Some of it is household. We're going to go into it. Check this out. Gang stalking is caused by witchcraft done on you. Okay? And this is from an early age. This is from before you were even born. Yahushua, what's the solution? Yahushua is the solution, and prayers to break it. This witchcraft is due to envy, hatred. Because when you were growing up, I'm sure there was something different about you, and people can pick up on things. What did Herod do? He sent Magi's to search for that star in the east, and they found it. That's why he sought to destroy the Messiah, to kill him, every firstborn son. He sent Magi's. Due to envy and hatred towards you by a narcissistic, could be family. With narcissism, what is it? There's a spirit behind that, right? And the spirit is witchcraft. Because they are, and this ain't me that writ this. This ain't me that writ this. This is other people that have experienced the same thing because of narcissistic abuse or narcissistic ritual abuse. And this is based on you breaking out of a spell that was placed on you from when you were younger. This is why now when you wake up to the truth, now you're able to see everything that was going on all those years, but you never saw it. This was always happening, but you just weren't aware of it. That's the only thing. You wasn't aware of it. It was to try to keep you back from your true potential. Because they are demonically possessed. Sorry to say, yeah, a lot of people we grew up around, they were demonically possessed. They were heavily involved in witchcraft, could be witch covens. Your gang stalking is coming directly from witchcraft. That's why when you step out, everything gets orchestrated. And yeah, a bit of technology as well. But you're not supposed to be scared of it, because that doesn't have power over you if you're in the words. But it's designed to make you feel like you're going mad. It's designed that way. This is why you have people that commit suicide. There's certain high-level witches, they've made people commit suicide or go into a mental asylum. So if you're not covered, then that could happen, but it's not going to happen with us, Lord. And it says, and demons use them and control their bloodlines. So some of our bloodlines had several witches that were doing things. Right? You may have an evil grandparent. Yeah, the little boy, him special. Let's make sure he doesn't go above this. These things happen. These things happen. People do spell work to try to keep you behind. But these things happen. And it says, Baba Kishar, their bloodline to make everyone evil. So when good person is born, who would be the good person? A hopeful elect member that breaks every generational curse. You may be the only one within your family line that's of the elect. So of course you're going to get witchcraft attacks. You're special, and not in that type of way. The demons in your family are afraid of you. Why? Because now them demons get exposed and they have to come out. This is how it works, man. This is why, yeah, everywhere you're positioned, they're going to be there, but you're not supposed to focus on it, okay? Because you break in generational bloodline curses. This is about breaking curses upon the family line. You've broken it. You've broken it, man. But that doesn't mean there ain't still going to be an element of witchcraft. And this is when witches get very upset because they sense that in the spiritual realm. We've broken it. This is where your witchcraft attacks are coming from. All right? So they do gang stalking to you since birth. Yes, from when you were a child. But you notice it later on as an adult, but they were always using possessed humans to monitor you, watch you, sabotage your life from the beginning. And when you noticed, these individuals operating under witchcraft, following you all day, the demons get power. So how these demons get power is when you start acknowledging them. Oh, there's someone here. There's another person there. Oh, there's a red car. This person's pulling out. That's how they get power. Because you're concentrating on that thing. You're giving it power over you. So this is all designed to give the left-hand side power and energy. And this is why a lot of them are, they are traffickers and energy harvesters. Because this goes back to narcissistic abuse. I hope you understand. This is where it's coming from. Now, is there technology involved? Yeah, but it's directly coming from witches. And when you notice, and they use all types of people. They use all types of people, bruh, to try and get us off. It's based on setups as well, right? But listen, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine, man. And it says, following you all day, the demons get power if you believe and agree with their thoughts. So they will also try to embed thoughts into your subconscious. Why? We're gonna go into that. Timothy's. Guess what it is? A seducing spirit. We're going to get into that as well. Man, see, when you pray, the Lord Yahushua will give us answers where it's coming from. You still go out, you still operate, you still get a job, you still do that. You still operate. And it says, if you believe and agree with their thoughts, right? They like to do that as well. They also like to use children with this program as well. They also like to do that. They also like to use children with this. It's a satanic program. It's witchcraft, man. If you have to try and manipulate someone, any type of form of manipulation, guess what that is? It's witchcraft. So guess what? You don't pay attention to witchcraft, because if you do, it will have a hold over you. So somewhere down the line, we probably made a mistake. Okay? These are people that are demonically possessed, man. Right? What they're doing, it has nothing to do with us. Nothing, bro. Any evil they're trying to push on us has nothing to do with us. We're just teaching the Bible. And I mean, I'm back in Croydon again today. I fucking hate Croydon. Or should I say, I shouldn't say I hate Croydon. It's the people, bro. Croydon's it's been labelled one of the worst towns in the UK. Let alone London. I had to get out of Croydon because it was so demon infested. It was so demon infested, man, that I had to get out of there. Right? These are familiar spirits. Okay. These are familiar spirits. And they're familiar with your bloodline. All right? And it says, hold on. Say you're a victim. If you say you're a victim, you're followed, then the demons will manifest. So you can't have that mentality that, I'm a victim. I'm being you gotta get that out of your mind. Even if you are, stop focusing on it. Because if you focus on it, it will start to grow. They want you to pay attention. They don't exist in your world. It's false. Don't you get it? They want you to believe you're a victim, you're followed, then demons manifest and get worse. That's why, have you ever noticed, when it begun, people would do certain things. They would probably write something where you were, or put something where you were, then you go to another place and put that, so you could pay attention, and so they can mess with your psyche. It's witchcraft. All right? When it gets worse, but act dumb, you just act dumb to it. Not ignoring, but dumb to it that they lose power, and disagree with all their thoughts in your mind. Because that's what a familiar spirit does. It tries to embed evil thoughts. Now I'm going to tell you. The people, they're just conduits. They're conduits, but they're linked to someone around you. So what do you got to stop doing? You got to get away from certain people that you think is linked to. Disagree with all their thoughts in your minds that make you aware of their behaviors. Like noises, you get the noise campaigns. You don't. I know one little thing about witchcraft. Witches like to they like to slam stuff as well. See, that's all to get your attention. You have to get some headphones. Theater. Don't even see them as demons or humans. See them as nothing. Yahweh Shai, send the witchcraft that caused my stalking back to the sender. Pray to bind them for them to not notice me. So it's still operating, right? So that means it needs to be broken. You need to pray continually, 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 and continually until it lessens. Now, it's always going to be there because they want to entice you. So as long as you're in this flesh, you're always going to be tempted. But you want to pray you want to pray to the extent of where it lessens. Because it's witchcraft. It needs your attention. We're going to go to Timothy's, then we're going to shut off. You were wondering where it was coming from. Then you listen to these fucking idiots within a New Age community talking about they're targeting individuals. They're not targeted. Mostly people, they're not targeted. That was a setup to get you more further in the loop, to get you in the loop of Gangstalking witchcraft. They are a part of it. They are a part of the New Age. It's occultism that can be attached to a family line or someone that's doing it around you. Say if you're living in an apartment and you may be prayed up and someone's living next to you and they're part of the occult, you're still gonna feel some of that. There's still gonna be the effects of that there. You understand? Go to Timothy's, then we're gonna shut off because I need to get my hair done. Alright, this brings me clarity. This brings me mind clarity. Knowing that it's what these people are doing, they're practicing witchcraft. But it doesn't have no effect because you're not giving it any power. You go about your life, you live it, you're not giving this any power. Stop giving the devil too much credit. He needs our undivided attention. Once you take that away from him, you take his power away from him. Right? You take his power away from him. So that's what we got to do. Right? Take the power. Take the play away from him. Okay? That's what we got to do. Right? So I want to go to Timothy's now. This is 1 Timothy, 4th chapter. Now the Spirit speaks expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Giving heed to seducing spirits. Replace that word with evil spirit. A seducing spirit allures, entices, tries to get you to do something that's not right. Sin. That's a seducing spirit. So what you're dealing with is gangstalking, witchcraft, seducing spirit, Jezebel, incubus, you name it. That's what it is. Seeking to what? Some shall depart from the faith. Giving heed to seducing spirits. So their whole thing is to seduce you to do something that's not right. Are you listening? Right? That's not right to get you outside of the will of Yahweh Shai. Right? I want to shut off here. Excuse me. Hello, I'm on my way now. I'm just around the corner. I'll be here soon. So that's what these spirits, their whole objective is to get you out of an agreement with Yahweh Shai and get you agreeing with them. You don't agree with a demonic spirit. You cast it out in the name of Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai. Be cast out. I cast out every demonic spirit that's trying to attach itself to me and my family line through witchcraft, through spells, through voodoo, through Santa Maria, through blood oaths. I bind it in the name of Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai. I cast it down. Yahweh Shai, you did say you have given us powers to cast out spirits, right? Diseases and so forth. So Yahweh Shai, grant us that power to grant out these spirits and to keep them away and to blind their eyes to us as well. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. That's where it's coming from. Bro, I've went through hundreds and hundreds of videos on this topic. And the conclusion is, it is witchcraft. More so, household witchcraft. witchcraft, familiar spirits. And yes, you have power over that. You just need to come into agreement with Yahweh Shai. Stay in the words and don't do what these spirits want you to do. And as long as you do that, you will be fine and you will continue to grow. Have you ever realized why you've had so much hardships in your life? So much hardships. You were never really stupid, but there were certain people doing spell work, trying to hold you back. And the moment you wake up to the truth, now you're able to see who was for you, who wasn't for you. That's why you have so much trouble and difficulties in your life. But now we're breaking that off. We're breaking it off. Right? I hope this was edifying. I hope this gives you some... I hope it gives you some clarity. I hope this gives you clarity. Right? And what it is, and you go about your day. If there's a business opportunity, you still take that business opportunity. Don't stop because you think, oh, well, I'm going to be gangstalk on my business. No, you keep going. These people can't stop you and your blessing. It's these people, they all seem to have the same agreement and the same look as well. It could be occultic, but it doesn't matter. You forget about that. You live your life that Yahweh wants you to live. Okay? I hope this has been an exhortation to. We're going to do another little bit and we're going to hit them highways and byways as well later on. So I'm going to shut off here and until the next time. Shalom. Enjoy the rest of your day, brothers and sisters, and stay safe. Shalom. Shalom.